What's up? This is Jordan Gray from Half Lit and DopelivenTV.
Hey, this your boy Don Ritchie representing the Midwest 219 Stand Up.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Lamar Tate.
This is your girl, Monifa.
Hey, what up? It's your man Dave Hollister from Blackstreet.
You know what this is right here. This Trigger Tretch in the building.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy Jason Weaver. And whenever I'm back home in the Chi, I'm checking out Dope Living TV.
Hey, it's your girl, Adina Howard, and you're watching Dope Living TV, live with Greg Gray and the crew.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy Greg Gray. This is Dope Living TV Live. Let me start off by saying the views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV Live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. Man, let me tell y'all something. Started off. Tonight is the Relationship Roundtable, by the way. It's where we get questions and we answer the questions for you, the audience, to get relationships on point, get your relationships right. Not saying that we know everything, okay, because I know I damn sure don't. But I want to say this real quick before I start bringing my people on. Man, look, the devil is alive. I've had the worst 4 weeks so far that I've had in a long time, all right? But you know what? At the end of the day, you get by with a little help from your friends, and God is on your side. And if he isn't, use this as a learning lesson, as a learning moment. All right. What's up, Gina?
Oh, we rebuke the devil in the name of Jesus.
All right.
That's right.
Rebuke that.
Hey, we always make it through. He bring us through. We've been through this for how many? 800 episodes.
817.
817.
It is rough, man. Look, first, thank you guys for tuning in. But let me say this, man. If you can't be with the one you love the one you're with. No, I'm joking. Look,
don't take his advice.
Please don't take my advice. Let's show love to everybody, though. We gotta. We need it, all right.
But you know what? We can give our point of view because we've experienced it. And so we could talk from our experiences.
Yeah, we could do that.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to get everybody on. I'm going to do something here, okay? What's up, Marcy? Mo B, what's up?
What's up, Marcy?
Don't take Greg's advice.
What's up?
What's up?
I don't know.
Hey, man, look.
Hey, Mo.
I want us, these four people right here, I want us to do a generic type pushing people to vote. We're not saying vote for a candidate, vote for this person. Let's do the importance of voting, how important it is, okay? And I'm gonna put it together. It's gonna be a running commercial on here until November. All right. Cool. So we'll talk about it later.
I'm up to that.
I know you are, Marcy.
Yeah.
Me too.
Felice said, I miss Greg's advice. It ain't came yet. All right. It's coming. Byron says, I'm not afraid of
run, Felice, run.
Felice, you didn't want to hear his advice.
Felice,
yes.
Advice is that advice. Felice, you want to come on and hang out with us? Come on. All right. And this is what the Relationship Roundtable is for. Okay. We invite a couple of people to come on. You guys can sit in here with us and ask your questions. Ask your questions. We'll answer the questions the best way we can because we're here to get the people what they want. Right.
Get the people what they want.
Sing it.
Yes.
You know what, Byron? Our lives do depend on it. It's not as if our lives depend on it. Our children and grandchildren's lives depend on it. This is a
And
very, very, very
Yes.
important election.
And you know what? I
also,
was on a call last night. I was on a Zoom
mhm,
with
Mhm.
6,000 women. It was
Okay.
interesting. It was a tear jerker. It was something.
Hmm.
we got it. We're gonna put, like I said, we'll talk after the show is over, okay? Because I want to put this together. But shout out to also Nicole Murphy. Nicole launched today, y'all.
That's Barter Black. I mean,
Launched
yeah,
today.
Barter Black.
It launched today. The second launch.
Second,
Uh,
yeah,
it
second.
launched, and
Barter Black.
he's already doing some great things today. She shared that she got a
Mhm.
patent. I didn't read what it's for, but she got a patent on something. Okay, Barter Black works, guys. You all really need to get into this and check her out. Barter Black IO.
Barter Black.
Or go to Nicole Murphy's page, Nicole Murphy, and
Mhm.
check it out. It's really going to take off, and it's really going to help us as entrepreneurs to connect with one another. Number one, to network with one another, and to get some things done. Get some stuff out there that we really want. With the help of others. So Barter Black, we support. She sent me a inbox, and I just got there. My phone's been messing up, so just got it, and I'm gonna definitely take care of that, Nicole. But again, man, we just support everybody who's doing something. All these creators out here, people that are so creative, people that are doing their things to try to get through something, to get to something. We support that. This is what we do here at Dope Living TV. But today we're supporting y'all relationships, okay? Because we got some good ones.
I don't
Not
know
good
if I can support some of them. Yeah, I don't know.
relationships.
I
Not good
have to draw the
relationships.
line in the sand.
We
Yep.
don't draw no line. We got to talk about it. If
Mhm.
who did that? Y'all gonna be funny today. I like that. So if your partner and Marcy, I gotta ask the question. If your partner is everything that you wanted, man, he or she is the greatest companion. The woman cooks for them, the man goes out and buys her gifts and blah blah blah. They're just so great, okay? But sex is weak. Sex is weak. Would you stay?
Told you, teach him. Yes, teach
Huh?
him.
Come
Teach
again,
him.
say that again. One more again,
Teach
bro.
him.
Say that again. Where you get this question from? Say it again.
He
You
asked it
got the
before. She said, she already told him, teach. You can teach a
Teach
person.
him.
You have
You got the
different styles. You come from different backgrounds, so it might
No,
not be
I'm
what you
gonna
like.
ask the question
It might be
again.
different.
I'm gonna ask the question again. You got the
Okay.
best. You got the best woman, best man. They do everything. It's everything that I ever wanted. But the sex is weak as hell. Sex is weak.
So
You
what are you
staying?
asking? Does it cancel?
Are you staying?
Yeah, I'm staying. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, teach him.
And because the most important part of the relationship is, like I
Not
said,
sex.
communication and love. It ain't sex.
Greg,
Okay.
you got 3 people saying the same thing.
4.
Mhm.
At
Look at
least you got
yeah,
love.
at least 2, 4.
Well, come on now, y'all.
Yeah, and relationship shouldn't be based on that anyway.
Not that it's based on it, Gina.
But Greg, look at it this way.
I'm listening.
You are used to one way or these ways. Maybe that's not what your woman was used to or familiar with. And so you guys have to learn each other's style and what you guys like. You might be more experienced than her, or she might be more experienced than he is. Like they said, at all 3 of them, 4 of us, you can always teach a person, but for me, if they're not cooperative in learning new ways, different, styles and things like that, then that's a conversation then you would have to have.
Well,
Then
I
that
say,
might be a little
why
different.
throw the baby out with the bathwater?
Thank you. Because I don't care how many relationships you have, it's rarely that you're gonna find 90% of what you want.
Yeah.
Rare. That's
And what if they
90%
get
of
sick? What if they get sick? You know, then you can't do anything. I know a lot of couples where one has gotten cancer and they're going through chemo, they're going through radiation, and they can't do
Bro
anything, or they
gone.
have another illness.
We gonna
So
knock the
then you have
radiation,
to
the chemo out,
What you
man.
say, Jenna? You will leave them if they get sick?
Nah,
Oh, dang.
I say our brother gone.
Oh yeah, I know he's gone.
I'm saying, man, but look, come on. I would rather.
Then work it out with yourself.
Pardon me?
Work it out with yourself.
No, I ain't doing all
On
that.
that end.
I would rather have her.
I'm telling you, that'd be the fun part, teaching her.
Not cook a meal than to be weak in the bed.
That's your preference, bro.
I'll cook.
That's your preference.
Let's trade out.
That's your preference.
Let's trade out. I'll cook. No. Marcella, that's what I said. Man, we ain't had nothing. Marcella said spank the monkey. We ain't had no, we don't need no private lessons. Spank the monkey.
What are you talking about?
Roll the dice.
You got to. Offline. Y'all gonna have to tell me what that means. That one went over my head. It went over my head.
Marcella, we gonna tell her what it
Greg,
means.
that went over my head too. Greg, that went over my head.
You want me to show the private chat? I can show the private chat, Marcella. I can show it.
Oh, dang, Gina.
I can show
Gina,
the private chat.
Gina, you just not on my side today.
I need to know what that means.
See, I'm gonna tell y'all. Everybody
What he just
loves,
said, roll the dice.
Everybody loves Marcella on here because Marcella keeps us calm. But okay, y'all don't see some of Marcella's private chats, all right?
You're like Michael Jackson. Just be there.
What?
Nothing.
Byron said, I'm not even gonna put the yeah. Byron says, now does this cancer affect the mouth and hands? Not immediately, maybe after it gets to stage 4, I guess. I don't know.
What's the next question?
Lee says, I always hear the complaint that the sex was good until they got there.
Oh.
That's
usually from the guy.
You know what?
We're gonna get off of this.
Because a lot of times they say you're swinging from the chandeliers.
Don't believe them.
A lot of times they're saying you're swinging from the chandeliers. Anything goes. And then it's like, nah, I got you. I'm going to ration it out.
That's not true, y'all. Don't believe that.
That is true. Why do y'all do that?
That is not true.
Why do y'all do that?
That's not true.
Not everyone. What's the next question?
Why do y'all do that?
Gina, he's pointing your way, honey.
I'm pointing y'all way.
Gina, look up.
Why do y'all do that?
What's the next question now?
The next question is, Marcella, glad you asked. What does commitment mean to you?
Well, I can trust you.
Everybody stunted with that one, huh?
Fully.
Mean nothing.
I can trust you fully. I don't have to worry about you being out, going out any infidelity. You're truthful to me. You communicate. It's just the two of us. That's just some of the things.
Okay. I'm curious, Mo. What does commitment mean to you, bro?
To me, commitment me is just some of the things, just what Marcia say. But the most biggest thing is that
loyalty.
with those vows that we said, it's 110. I ain't got to worry about it. I'm very comfortable with those vows because I know you meant them. That's commitment.
Gina, what about you?
Yep, I agree with both, and mostly it's dependability, loyalty, truthfulness,
all those vows,
all of that.
Okay, what y'all have?
What it mean to you, Greg?
What
it mean to you?
Right. Yeah. No, let's not move on. We have 4 people, 4 blocks right there.
What it mean to you? What it mean to you, Negro? Negro.
I'm asking. Look at that. Ella said, "All right, Uncle Mo." Well, she gonna say, "Hell no, Uncle Greg," in a minute. Police says it means that you are down for the cause, whether it's marriage, business, or a goal. I think commitment.
That's good.
Commitment is joining, becoming a union. As one on all levels, mentally, emotionally, physically. That's commitment. Okay.
So that means, Greg, if your woman gets sick, a serious illness, are you sticking there with her?
I've been
not getting that.
I've been there before. I've had one die. Well, I don't say die on me, but the girl was dating. She didn't tell me that she had what is that? Lupus, I think it was.
Was it lupus?
Yeah, and I went out of town, came back, and she was in the hospital and never got out. I did stick by her. Yes, most definitely. I'm not that shallow. I mean, when I commit to someone, I commit. Period. All right. Matter of fact, I'm 100 in for real. Do I falter sometime? Yeah, we all do. We all do. What is faltering in a committed relationship, though? You know what I mean? Does it mean that you're not paying attention as much as you used to? Does it mean that you're not doing some of the things that you did to get them? Is that the falter? I'm asking. I'm just asking. Y'all know I don't know. Y'all want to hear Byron's ask? Nobody's saying nothing. Byron says many times one person is seeking someone to meet many of their needs, and the other person really wants a smaller amount of needs met. Yeah. Absolutely.
But you'll be surprised how many people that are just settling.
Yeah.
They just settling, and then they turn around and had a nerve to be surprised, had a nerve to be surprised. They had a nerve he crazy little kid, they had a nerve to be surprised when a snake was telling you I was a snake all along, and then suddenly.
Well, a lot of people think they can change a person. Like when they get me, I'm gonna put it on them so good, they're gonna change and they're gonna want to do this. And
surprise.
Come on, yeah.
I don't want nobody to change. I want them to be the same person, because the person that I met was the person that I fell in love with, the person that I wanted to be with. That's the person I wanted you to be. You don't have
different. Believe it or not, these kids don't really understand that. They really don't understand that. They think,
and that's different from someone growing.
Absolutely, you're right.
When the two of you grow together, that's a whole different thing than. Okay, this person likes to go out and party all the time. Party all the time. Okay, and then say the other one don't. So then you get together and it's like, why are you always going out every weekend? I just like to, spend time at home. That's trying to change someone versus you guys have goals. You're looking at doing business, or you're already in a business and you want that business to grow and you're growing together. That's different than, but then also you have to know that there's going to be some type of compromise at times in a relationship. There might be some things you really, like you might like baseball games going out and the other one don't like baseball, but you might break down and okay.
So Marcy,
go.
When you say that, is that forcing someone to change though? Because you don't really like baseball. They do. Are they forcing you to change, or is that a compromise?
No, that can be a compromise, or you know what? Let me just go because this is something my baby likes. That might be like, okay, I'll go because that's what he likes to do, and I'll go. I can go. It's not that it's changing me. It's because I want to make him happy, and this is something that makes him happy. So I'll try it because I used to hate baseball, and then I went. I was like, oh, this is really relaxing. And it wasn't as boring as watching it on television.
Ella says it's sharing interest.
Yes.
Byron says many times you'll meet a person's representative, and once you marry or commit to them, you'll see the real person.
That's why you should take time to try to get to know the person in different atmospheres, around other friends, around work people, around their family, seeing someone when they're angry. Seeing someone where they're not always getting their way, things, and kind of see people in different arenas. All right, Dr. Dina Norwood. All right.
There go that word again. That's that word again.
Hey, Dina, don't start Marcy. Marcy started going like this. Shaking and stuff.
No, I was like, what did she say?
Last time we were talking about it, I was like,
that word we had to I didn't know what that meant. I had to ask. Frank says it's give and take. You both have to change and experience new things. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Marcy's a superhero and full
Byron.
of
Wisdom. Boy, you know what that word is. Hush. De la boca, por favor.
Berman. My man B says, I took my wife to a blues concert. Now she loves Pokey Bear more than me. Hey, man. Shout out to Dr. Dina and Berman, Norwood, man. They have a
I pass by there every day.
Opening. A fantastic grand opening, man, of their new spot, Volcano.
Oasis.
Beautiful inside. I got pictures. I got to send it to you guys. And
you made it? You made it there?
Yeah, and then I had to go. It's a long story. I'll tell you about my weekend.
I know. It was a busy weekend. Everybody had so much going on that weekend. I couldn't make it to the grand opening. I couldn't make it to support.
It was amazing. It was amazing.
To support our brother.
I hope everybody who we go across the country. So everybody across the country, y'all come back to the Midwest and y'all go straight to Volcano. It's a beautiful place. It's aesthetically beautiful, beautiful vibe. Y'all did your thing.
Stop by when I see the cars out there, because I pass by every day.
Police said, I don't watch sports per se, but because my guy watched sports, I learned the rules. It gave us more things to chit chat about.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
I mean, you do compromise. It's not changing anybody, but you want it reciprocated too. If you steady doing what they want to do, and every time you want to do something, it's a no, I don't want to do it. No, and then that's when the problem arises.
Maryville, Ella.
Maryville, Indiana. And Dina, you guys don't have to thank me. We family, man. Most definitely. Tell Frank, yes, in Maryville.
Maryville, Indiana.
The address is 78 something Broadway. You can't
right where the old trimmer seal used to be.
Go ahead.
Well, they've been away from
asparagus and the police, the Maryville Police Department.
I'll send you guys the address, and I'll actually get something that I can put up later. But it's a fantastic place. Y'all go there. It's a great vibe. A cigar bar. Great vibe. I'll say that a million times. Well, she did it for us. 7886 Broadway, next to some place called
Asparagus Restaurant. Well, you've been there.
Like I went there with Gina.
Right.
Yeah. Anywhere near the look, we ain't doing this. We ain't doing this.
Right around the corner, Ella.
Damn. Go. 7886 Broadway, go. Y'all come look. Inbox one of these people that tell you, all right, go.
It's on Broadway, Ella.
I'm gonna put some pictures up. I'm doing a video for him too, so we're gonna see what's up. Mo, I might be sending it to you though. Marcy, I'm not gonna do that one question I put on there. Okay. Do you all believe in the concept of soulmates?
Sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Man.
He said, really?
I will tell you
that means you don't, bro.
I mean,
obviously
I can't grasp a hold.
You ain't met the one yet, bro. I'm telling you though, when it happens, it does exactly what you feel it in your soul. That's exactly the way it is.
So that's what a soulmate is. That's
what a soulmate.
You connect with them more than anyone you've ever met. You really connect with them, and it's so funny. I had a conversation with my son yesterday. He was saying that he just have not connected with anybody he want to spend the rest of his life with, and I'm like, you'll know it when you'll know it.
Dr. Dina says your soulmate feeds your soul. Okay, but check this out. Police said I did, but I'm no longer with him.
Okay.
So what? How does that? You feel all of this soul mating?
Well, your soulmate don't have to be permanent. I mean, shoot.
Is soulmate supposed to be the one? The one?
I mean, it's a good relationship. I
mean, and sometimes it's they're teaching you. They're teaching you how to love. They're teaching different things, and they're growing you, but that doesn't mean that they are there to stay.
Right. It could be they're there for a season. They're there for a season.
So what you're saying is that they are teaching you how to get to your soulmate. The one you thought was your soulmate is teaching you how to get to your real soulmate. So they was a soulmate. They was a soulmate in training. It was a soulmate per se.
Sometimes too, things aren't just. It could be your soulmate. And for whatever reason, things are not really working out. It can be there's some other distractions there. And it could also be if, you know, things didn't work out really between the two of you. It takes two to make for a relationship to work.
That's true.
And
you
if
know,
both of you, go ahead.
you know, that is very true. And you know, you'll be surprised how many people have their soulmate standing right next to them, just scared of them.
Yeah,
You know,
and see, I've heard that.
bonafide fear, you know, of their
Yep.
soulmate, because that mug done hit every, or you know, that female or male done hit every button, and you're like, oh yeah, you know, it can't be right. And they run off and leave.
Should I
But
go back to
sometimes
that?
when you
Or scare them away.
Yeah.
But sometimes when you don't connect with them, you always look back and think
Then you,
about that
that's
person
the
was
part
you.
that hurts. Yeah.
You think about, you know, that was the person for me.
And you don't know, you might run into them again. It depends on what God got planned for you. But you
And
Yeah,
don't
then
know.
but
sometime when you're moving forward, when you do meet others, unconsciously, if that's the right word to say, how to say it, you compare the
Subconscious.
people you meet subconsciously. You compare the people that you meet with that
Mm,
soulmate that got
that
away.
yeah,
which
the
isn't
one that
fair.
got away.
Not fair all the time. Darian says, we grow and change. Sometimes partners don't always grow together.
Yep.
So with that soulmate comment, with that soulmate discussion, again, if that you got this euphoria when you meet this person and you guys get together and everything is just so great. That's and you all commit yourselves to one another. That's my soulmate. Like Felice says, it was magical. I'll put her comment up in a second. So does that mean that person, when the relationship goes awry, does it mean that person was not your soulmate? And you guys already established that you established that we are soulmates, but it breaks up. So that's not your soulmate.
Because
that doesn't mean that wasn't your soulmate.
Again, right? It don't mean it wasn't your soulmate. You know, sometimes we fail to recognize blue as blue. You know, and people could tell you all day that's a beautiful blue, but it's a thing of logic. You know, people get scared for whatever reason. People get scared. I can remember it was one young lady I was dating way before Mary Ann, and she was scared. She was fearful, and you know, she accused me of trying to take over her life.
Nope.
Wasn't nothing like that. And then the thing she started telling me, the reason why she thought I was trying to take over her life, was things that gentlemen do. You know, opening doors and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It was real sick. It almost made me, right. It almost made me.
She was still broken from her past,
exactly.
and that's something that she needed to heal. Because she was taking it into your relationship.
Yeah, I'm like, well, what the hell going on? You know, being too nice, being not just being me. You know,
Darren says it takes some self-awareness to know if someone is a soulmate. Felice says, when we met, it was magical and we were wonderful for years. But once the business, I got thrown to the curb for a white girl. Betrayal became the name of the game. And that's interesting. Frank says they have to measure up to that person you think is your soulmate, but you nasty bit even know oh Lord.
Translate that. Translate that.
Wait. You just
who you got, or
Frank, write it over. Go ahead, Marcy, was saying something. Damn,
I'm confused right now. I'm like, oh no, like what?
We can interpret what people are saying. But Frank,
this time you killed me. I don't know what happened there.
I don't know what I was trying to say.
Yes, we all graduated from high school, but Frank, and I know it wasn't you, man. I know it was this thing.
Spell check crap.
That's
Purpose Bonds. What's going on, man? Purpose says no such thing as a soulmate. Thank you. As long as time continues to go forward, life is a moment in time. You should only experience love once. If that fails, the rest of life should be about understanding and knowledge of life. And can we coexist together?
I don't agree with Purpose.
I like that.
Well, most single guys would like that, or single girls would like that. I mean, that gives purpose. I mean, it depends on the person on that statement. I mean,
but examine that though, Mo.
Most people, huh?
Go ahead.
I think so, because most people that have a soulmate know what I'm talking about. They know that they have a soulmate, that they understand the relationship between each other, and that no matter what, there's nothing you do on this planet to hurt that person.
But isn't a soulmate supposed to be that perfect relationship for you? That's that person that does it for you.
No, none of them
There's
are
no
perfect.
such thing as perfect.
Well,
None
you know
of
what I
them.
mean. It makes it completes you. That soulmate completes you. Okay, I'm with Purvis on this. There's no such thing to me as a soulmate, and I agree with Purvis. As long as time continues to move forward, because when time continues to move, things happen.
But you evolve together. A soulmate will evolve with you.
Right.
But things happen.
But
Life
let me tell you something, and it goes back to Felice's comment. That may have been her soulmate, but he got distracted and pulled away, and something else came and dismantled that. That does not mean that was not her soulmate.
Right.
Like,
that's what I said.
it's kind
Sometimes
of
distractions.
a two-way thing. It's also what Purvis said. Life happens. It happened, and in that relationship, it tore it apart. But just
Again, the
don't
important
think
thing about having a soulmate is that relationship does grow together.
And it's that deep connection between the two.
That deep connection keeps you.
And the reason I disagree with Purvis is I've been in love more than once. I had more than one soulmate.
But did you ever call him your soulmate?
Yes, and he was.
Okay. But we're not talking about now, and I'm not saying this to be cruel, but your husband passed.
Right.
Okay.
That was my second soulmate. And it wasn't a coexisting thing. It was love. And now my husband passed, and I found I found another soulmate.
How do you?
And Greg, what you're
absolutely
mistaken is that you're feeling that a soulmate has to be forever.
Will last forever.
And it's not necessarily forever.
Think it lasts forever.
But that's what I said.
It's a person, whether romantic or friendship, where you have that very deep connection. It's like whereas I was with a couple. I was with a guy. We were in a meeting, and he sat there and he looked at me. He said, "Hold on, I'm feeling so and so," and I'm like, "What?" He said, "I'll be right back." We were at the back of a building. He went to the front. When he got to the front door, there was no phone or anything saying that she was pulling up. He just felt a connection to her, and she was pulling up. You just mesh well.
You connect.
Who that, Miss Cleo?
Negro.
Her movie.
No,
her
but
movie.
It was just because I was just shocked at that. I was like, okay. He was like, he just felt her presence. And he was like, let me just go see.
He felt her presence. Okay, they have to measure up to that person you think is your soulmate, but you may not even know who they are until it's too late. So your soulmate could be standing right next to you, is what you're saying, right? All right.
It's a lot
and
of
you
people
could put them in the friend zone.
Yeah, put them in the friend zone. Put them out. Put them in the friend zone. Don't know that was your soulmate.
And so then you wind up with somebody else who you think is your soulmate, right?
Right.
No, just somebody who you just lusting after.
Thank you, Darian. She says soulmate. Let's get the Webster's dictionary. We don't do that no more, but we're gonna get it. A person ideally suited to another as a close friend or romantic partner. You can have more than one throughout your lifetime.
That's what I just said.
That right there.
I just said that.
She broke it down. Stands there. I'm gonna do the Trump hands on her.
You gotta have them little hands though.
Yeah, he got the little squirrel hands. Little squirrel hands.
She broke it down. Look, hey, you guys have conversations with in your relationships. Okay, what do you find is the toughest thing to talk about in your relationship?
I'm open to talk about a little bit of everything.
I can talk about anything. I can't answer that question.
Otherwise, I can't be with you if I can't just discuss any and everything.
So Like we discussed, I think last week, would politics be something that's tough to discuss with them?
Mm-mm.
Money,
Mm-mm.
staying
Those
out,
two things.
What?
staying out late.
Staying
Well,
out
I
late.
wouldn't do that, but no, it still wouldn't be hard to
Why would they?
discuss.
Yeah, why would that be hard to discuss?
Greg,
I'm
what's
asking.
hard for you to discuss in your relationships?
Felice
Three
says,
of us that said is,
Felice says in-laws.
oh,
In-laws?
Darian says establishing definitions and
Mhm.
point of reference always helps. Thank you. Byron says make love in the casket to properly snatch a soul.
Oh, this
I don't know about that, Byron. That's kind
that's
of
scary.
morbid, Byron. Very morbid.
Yes.
He said
Scary.
morbid. He said it's morbid. Let's move on. Is there anything, Marcia, and I gotta ask this question, okay? Is there anything, Gina, Mo, Marcella, that you would like to change about your sex life?
Nope.
Well, I don't have one right now, so yep. No.
all right, Mr. Greg.
Boom.
Mo?
Next.
What? No.
Y'all come on now. Y'all get out of here. Come on. So y'all,
So, Greg,
gotta
what would
be
you like
in
to
it to win,
change
son.
in your
got
sex
me
in
married
your
five
lifetime?
times.
In it to win.
Greg, answer that. Nope. Greg evidently wants to discuss that, so evidently there's something he would like to change.
oh, first of all, happy birthday to my dear friend Trisha Lynn. What's the happy birthday, sweetheart?
Happy birthday, Trisha.
Happy birthday, Trisha.
Hey, Trish.
Now that you're home, look out in the driveway. I got you. Yeah.
Oh, new car. All right.
Hey.
It's good to be king.
Anyway,
Answer the question, Gregory.
what question would that be, Marcella? You ask the questions now. Go ahead.
Is there anything you want to change in your life?
Hell yeah, man.
that
Hell,
sex
my
life.
life?
In your sex life.
Oh, my
Sex
sex life. Yeah, I would like a taller dresser so she can jump a little higher off of the dresser.
And land where?
He's broke now.
They gonna be broke. I done told y'all about the 2 popsicle sticks and the
He's
tape.
broke.
Y'all.
What's the next question, Greg?
Bands.
Let's move on.
Purvis says, is discussion really needed if that's your soulmate, though? Everybody should be already understood. It should be that great connection, the next level. See, that's my guy. Understand, Perv. Thank you, sir.
What does he mean by that?
Yeah, what do you mean? What do you mean? It's self-explanatory. Is discussion really needed if that's your soulmate? Marcy, you just said that, right? You knew it. He's standing right next to you. He's outside. You felt that connection, right? Everything should already be understood.
I've never had a discussion though. Like you are my soulmate.
No,
Right. No, that's
You just it's a
just
feeling.
no.
It's
Yeah.
enough.
No, it's deep
It's
down
yeah.
inside.
That's
Past
what he just said.
emotions.
I think he's compartmentalized and breaking it down too far. It really isn't that freaking
Difficult.
complicated.
Complicated.
It's not
yeah.
that complicated. We make human beings make relationships very, very.
Hold on, Mo. Hold on.
I'm sorry, I read that. I wasn't supposed to read it yet.
Usually people that constantly talk about sexual exploits and conquest usually ain't doing that much of the bit.
Darren, I was trying not to say that. I was trying my best not to say that.
Hey, I never talked about no conquest.
Darian.
I never talked about no exploits and none of that stuff. You asked the question, I answered.
Wait, was she talking to you?
Nah,
He
just
feeling
said-
guilty. Sound like
I'm just saying because
Wait.
y'all think she talking about me, okay? But if she is, I'm just letting
That's
you know.
not what I thought. I thought it was hilarious.
I didn't say nothing. I didn't say anything about no conquest.
Bro.
Dr. Dina Norwood says no.
Wait.
A closed mouth don't get fed.
okay. I know Byron coming back on that one.
Mm-hmm.
What's the next question on?
I don't know. Shit.
You
I
said
don't
yes,
know.
I was.
I'm not asking.
Give us one of those deal breaker questions.
She said, yes, I was. See? I wasn't talking about no conquest, Darian. I wasn't talking about a she asked the question, what would I change? And I said a higher dresser. That's all. That's all it is. But I you know, Darren, I could never argue with you. You my friend. I love you to death. Okay, so if you see that in me, then that's not me. I apologize. All right. See, I can apologize too. I'm real. Does how you spend money have create a problem? You or your spouse create a problem in your relationship?
It can.
It could. I don't have that problem, but that's one of the main things in relationships. The problems is finances.
Yeah,
You do have,
that's one of the main things that break them up.
But one thing you have to recognize if one person is more financially stable, how should I put it? Financially
more
capable, and not even bringing them more money, but able to handle it. Some people, get their paycheck and they just want to go shopping, and they're just going to shop until all the money is gone. And then you might have somebody in a relationship who household bills come first. We pay our bills first, and then we shop. So you have to know your relationship, and if that's the way it is, and even like that, that person has to be delegated to handle that. Otherwise, you guys are going to be out on the street.
And that's something that you need to discuss when you're getting into a serious relationship. Finances is truly one of the things you need to talk about.
I think you should. I think you're right, Marcy.
No, you have to talk about it because, like you said, that you might have one that's a spender, one that's a saver. Then there might be certain things that you want. I was talking to a young couple one time, and the girl just wanted to spend. Then she wanted to complain about the guy not making enough money to support her habits. But then she wanted them to be together and have certain things. And he, was trying to explain to her, we have to budget. This is what I make. This is what I make. This is what you make. In order for us to get up to that point, these are some of the things that we need to do. Now, they didn't last that much longer because she was just like, I'm just going to continue spending because that's what I'm used to. And you just got to get with the program. And he was like, well, how are we going to, buy a house? How are we going to, fund this? We have student loans. We got these. And she just didn't care.
But you know what, Marcy? During that dating process, you have to go in with eyes wide open. And
that was the dating process.
Though.
Yes, that was during that time.
You're going to see those habits. They're going to be out there. So you need to go in with your eyes wide open.
Yep. And you know what you're getting into. Because that's what, when they started talking marriage and that was brought up. And when he saw she didn't want to budge on that, that's when he was like, well, that's really not going to work for a long-term relationship.
Darren says he's Captain Saber. I'm sorry, she put a J in there. Saber Joe's get tired of picking these women that don't understand the budget of finances. Absolutely. She is correct. Yeah. So
it's crazy how many young women that I speak with, and they say, I want to buy a house. I'm going to buy me a house. I'm going to get a house. And they've done nothing to work towards getting a home. Like they just wake up one day and
or they tell you they want
to buy a house. Say, yeah, I want that house right there.
And it takes more money than just your mortgage that you're going to be paying.
So we call them
gold insurance. You got the upkeep, huh?
We call them gold diggers.
No, not necessarily gold diggers.
Dreamers.
Not Joe's, hoes. I knew it, but I didn't want to say it unless you said it because Darren, I don't want you coming at me. I don't want you coming at me, Darren. That's all.
A lot of people told
as you wrote it. Go ahead, Mo.
A lot of couples don't know how deep when you go buy a house. It's not just buying a house and we live there. There's a whole lot of things that come along with that. A whole lot. Even if it's new, 10 years from now, something's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's what I said. Upkeep. You got the upkeep. You got the landscaping.
You got the grass and all that.
Taxes.
They don't understand that. They don't.
They probably never will, Mo. Hey, Dr.
HOAs. If you got homeowners association, that's a fee as well.
Dr. Dina
I
says
get
grown
it.
folks embrace one another's strengths and build on those. One person may be more frugal when grocery shopping. Clears throat, Berman, her husband.
Oh,
So he does the grocery shopping. Purvis says, so once again, we're not talking about soulmates because like souls understand and work together. We're back to love and working together. I use the 10 rule. If you can obtain 7 out of 10, we're good.
Oh, wow.
Frank
He
says,
got a 10 rule.
Frank says it's funny how they go spend $200 on hair, but when he says I want to get a new grill or something for the house, it's a problem.
oh, Frank, baby.
Tina says, Greg, I'm getting you a shirt that says, "Are you a gold digger?" That's your favorite phrase. I need to know. I need to know.
Is.
No, she's talking. We've had conversations outside of here, so I've said it before. She says soulmates still need to communicate. They do need to communicate. What, in your opinion, guys, what's the perfect date?
Oh, wow. I've had a lot of them.
Yeah, it depends on.
Gina had a lot of them.
Gina had a lot of them. One cost $600.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't even a date.
600 animal.
That wasn't even a date.
What is your idea?
I'm trying to tell y'all.
What is your idea of a perfect date?
Perfect date? I don't know. Good conversation. You know, nice someplace really nice to eat with a really good conversation, and you know y'all vibing. That was the way me and Marianne met. We talked for 4.5 hours.
I think that's the key, though. I think it's a good
three cups of coffee
conversation.
on first date.
Yeah.
First date.
Being able to have
feel free to
have a good conversation with somebody, because
and you didn't realize
you open your mouth and you sound stupid, I'm gone anyway.
But shouldn't you decide that at the end of basically at the end of the night that you've had a great conversation with them? I mean, the conversation is flowing, but at the end of the night, you know.
So you decide what at the end of the night?
If there was a good date.
No, you know it before the end of the night. If it's going well, because I'm not gonna waste my time. I done turned around and left.
We had a 4.5 hour conversation. And basically, we went out to a club, got something to eat, and then after the club, we went to a place called Jim's. It was, you know, where people just went like kind of just basically did their drink, coffee, and had conversation, little music in the background, and then the sun was coming up. That's all I remember. We had that long of a conversation.
Wow.
But this is a good.
I have a good date every weekend. My honey makes sure we have date night. And it's always something different. It may be sitting out at the beach. It may be going to Chicago and spending the weekend. I have one all the time.
And you know that's important when you get married and or in a serious relationship to keep dating each other.
That's another subject too. I left this up here for a reason. Okay, good night out and cooking her breakfast in the morning. That's so important. All right, if you can get to the point of cooking her breakfast in the morning, that's a damn good night out. Okay.
Well, I've been cooking breakfast for 30 years, so.
Frank says for Greg, how tall is the dresser and can she swan dive?
Oh my goodness!
I ain't saying nothing because
don't feed
Darren
into
ain't
it.
coming at me no more.
Don't feed into it, Frank.
Dr. Dina says a chill spot where you can actually chat and be your authentic self. Byron says, I've been married 14 years and we've never had any issues with money. We both know what our life costs and we contribute to those expenses and keep it moving. Berman, dude, I hear you. And then his wife says, y'all in timeout. Let's keep it 100 though, fellas. You're on that date and you get to cook her breakfast in the morning. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Or she cooks you breakfast in the morning. Or there's no breakfast at all in the morning. It's just a shower and I'm getting out of there. It's all good.
But when I was dating, you weren't coming to my house, so I'm eating my breakfast. You eating your breakfast over there.
Huh? Come on. Oh,
Yes.
Dina, look what Dina put
Okay,
up there,
that
y'all.
leads to another question.
She put up there. It depends on what side of the menu I order from.
Absolutely not.
She'd have been around you too long.
Dina, I've been saying this for years. Thank you, Berman. I've been saying this for
Mm.
years, okay? I will take, look, we can go out to the nicest restaurant. That's all good.
We can go to the moon, baby.
You look on that right-hand side, man, that's all good. But when you order from the left-hand side of the menu, you know somebody in your house.
But you know what? You bring that point up all the time.
I do.
Dina brought that point up. When it's a woman that you really have connected with, your soulmate. You don't
mind.
I think men make an exception to that rule.
Nah,
I do.
If she order from the look,
I do.
Order from the left side.
Am I right, Purvis?
Order from the left side.
It didn't matter. She could have ordered from that side. I still wouldn't have.
Because you're gonna respect her.
We had such a good time.
I'm sorry, Derry. She gonna probably attack me, okay? But order from the left side of the menu. I encourage y'all to. Okay, Frank said I had one.
That's why I paid for my own meals.
She spent the night and ended up spending a week.
That's
and
why
changed her flight to stay the week.
That's why I paid for my own meals.
Nope.
He said nope.
See? I don't believe either one.
Is he single? Is he single?
I don't believe Purvis, and I don't believe Greg.
Let me tell you,
Purvis. Is Purvis single?
I worked with Purvis. My first real job. Purvis and I worked together. I was like my brother, man, for real. First time on the show too, man. Where you been, bro? Anyway, this guy right here, man. We played ball together, man. We did a lot of stuff together. Purvis always been a stand-up guy, right? That's my brother. Okay, is he single? I don't know. I
think you guys make an exception to the rule based on that female. I really do.
No,
I really do.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Order from that side of the menu. Okay. Purvis said, see, he ain't agreeing with me. He said, every date is a good date if you enjoy the night. Period.
You know what, Purvis? I know you have been on a date and it was a nice date. You felt it was a good night, but you didn't want to go out with that person anymore. And you may have felt like, it went well, everybody was chilling and everything, but you did not want to go out with that person anymore.
You know what? I remember the first
time. It still was
time,
a good date.
I remember the first time that after I got divorced, after I got single and stuff. I remember the first time I took somebody out, and it was a good time. And this girl passed gas.
Oh.
I said, you nasty.
See?
That's nasty.
That's nasty.
That was that same question that Greg asked us. Would we go to the
unbelievable?
We go to do number 2 on a date. That's why.
That's wrong.
Purvis said true, but each date is a learning experience, Gina.
Yes, it is.
Man,
Maurice, that's just disgusting. Well,
let
me ask you guys this, okay?
That probably was one of those silent ones that she thought was going to slide past.
I said that's going to slide past.
So I guess we can go back to that question again, then, Mo. Okay, how would you let your date use the bathroom or in your house? On the
Frank
first
said
date.
she's so relaxed. I'm sorry. She was really
she was real relaxed. Huh?
right. I guess whatever we ate just couldn't stay down.
You're not getting in my house though.
So
Well,
y'all had
a
a date and went to White Castle.
Traded the car.
Because y'all both love White Castle. You love White Castle to death, okay? And
I hope you did not take her to White Castle, Mo.
No. It was a really nice dinner date, and she ate fish.
Well, she passed gas to clear the way for a different kind of experience.
I think she probably did. Which, I mean, she really cleared the way because I took her home and sold the car.
Marcy, that was kind
of
nasty.
Car. Wait, you sold the car?
That must have been real bad.
Oh,
what kind of swamp was it? Hey, y'all, we got to
ask Mo. I have to ask
out of
him.
here.
I have to ask him though before we move on. Was she your soulmate?
Wow.
No, but that
She
part,
was his
that
whole
part
mate.
almost ate it down to my soul. I was like,
That was his soulmate.
oh God.
She was his whole mate.
Her guess was awful.
She
I'm
reached
thinking about
down
something.
to
She felt very relaxed with you.
So now we're gonna talk about we're gonna talk about shit now for the rest of the next 5 minutes. We're gonna talk shit.
It was.
All right.
It was.
Selfish.
It was.
Hey, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get
Oh
out.
my
of here.
goodness.
But you know what? I didn't even ask half of the questions that I had here. Okay.
We'll save them for next week.
Well, I was saying my question to you guys: do you want to do it tomorrow too?
No, we'll save them for next week.
For next week.
It's fish mate.
Stop it.
I then Gina spoke. Marcy, what you say? You say why not, right?
I don't care. It's what everyone else, the majority, want to do.
What you say, Mo?
I say let's do it.
Okay.
That's
majority
2-1.
rules.
That's 2-1.
What do you say, Greg? What do you want to do?
Well, I feel. Please forward that to you. I got you, please. I feel. Even Frank said, "Keep it going."
Keep it going.
Okay.
I feel that we got a lot more to talk about. So, but Gina, what do you say, Gina? I got.
I'm with the majority. Majority rules.
All right, Marcella, you win.
Part 2.
Part 2. Police says, "Keep it going."
Okay.
So we'll do it tomorrow.
All right.
Too.
The audience have spoken.
Felice, you want to come on tomorrow?
Mo, we're getting out of here. Let's go, man.
Again, folks, don't make the relationship that you're trying to get in complicated. It's not that complicated. We put those obstacles in front of us and barriers and things. I know you got to protect yourself out here now, but you know the difference between right and wrong. If you get in a relationship and you know it's gonna be stupid, get out and go do something different.
Mm-hmm.
But you're asking for failure if you know that you're starting a relationship and it's not starting out on the right foot. That's me.
Ditto what Mo said. And do what's right for you. Stop looking at relationships on television, reality TV, on internet, what your friends or your family are doing. Do what's best for you and your mate. Communicate. Be honest. Stop all the games and be honest.
Don't make it complicated. It ain't that hard.
Tina?
Watch what you eat on your first few days.
Here we go.
Because me and Purvis over there waiting.
Get ghosted.
One, you don't want to order on Purvis or Greg's left side of the menu.
Left side.
And then you don't want to order nothing that might cost gas.
You'd have to go sell your car.
That's funny.
I don't want to have to go sell the car.
That's funny. So,
Oh my goodness.
Is that it?
Oh God, they came back now.
Gina?
Oh.
Was that it?
That's it.
Well,
I'm
damn.
giving good advice. I probably gave the best advice on this panel.
Well, you better say that. What?
Dr. Dina said drink water.
Drink water. There you go.
Well, look, man. Look, we always put at the beginning disclaimer, views expressed here, blah, blah, blah. And we also tell everybody, this is entertainment. But sometimes we give great advice that helps people. Okay, I've had a lot of people to inbox me and say that they actually took some of the advice from you guys, not me, because I'll tell anybody I can't give you advice. All right, but the thing that we hope that you take from these shows, the relationship roundtables that we do, is that number one, it's okay to discuss situations and issues, okay, because it will help someone. Number two, it's okay to laugh at yourself sometimes as well. All right, we are so tight sometimes. We gotta break out. We gotta laugh. But number three, we we create again a conversation that you can take home with your significant other, like Dr. Dina and B. All right, but Dr. Dina know every damn thing. So anyway, but we just want to make sure that which is our whole mantra, man. We educate and we entertain. All right, and that's what we do here. Purvis says gas is good, comfortably. Frank says keep a spray with you. And Byron says he passed gas because in the end, it really does matter. Man, so tomorrow we got more of it, all right?
Passing on somebody else.
He says not true at all. We got more Relationship Roundtable, all right? And just so you guys know, we are working it out. So we've talked to Kennedy King College, talked to Indiana University, Purdue University, Vincennes University. They are all down to have a Relationship Roundtable at their spots. So we're just going to work out some dates and get it done, all right? So thank you guys for supporting everything that we do. Shout out to everybody that tuned in tonight. Don't forget the Distinguished Authors Guild is November the 10th in Illinois. At
of course, Illinois, Theater 47.
Get 47,
your tickets. They are on sale. Go to Eventbrite. Keyword is Distinguished Authors Guild. A portion of your ticket proceeds goes towards scholarships.
Let's get it. Let's help and educate. Help to add the ones that are going to school to assist in their education, assist in some of these expenses. And, scholarships are good, and the Distinguished Authors Guild does it every single year for the past 5 years. So let's support the Distinguished Authors Guild. Let's get there. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Anyway, that's all we got for today. DopelivenTV Live. We'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. Hey, Harder Black.